A feeling of sorrow sweeping over the nation today as memorials spring up from coast to coast. 3 days after a mass grave with the remains of 215 Indigenous children was uncovered.
It was really traumatic, and I sank into a deep sadness that I'm still trying to climb out of.
The bodies were discovered Thursday by a ground-penetrating radar at a Kamloops residential school. 1 day later, reaction from the Prime Minister, who tweeted, "It's a painful reminder of that dark and shameful chapter of our country's history."
This is a mass grave of our people and lost souls that weren't able to get home and that had parents, there were daughters, there were sons, nephews, cousins. So his response was, in my opinion, weak, very weak.
This morning, Trudeau went a step further, asking for flags on all federal buildings to be flown at half-mast, and the BC legislature followed suit. But this move not until 3 days after the shocking discovery.
I think that it says something about our leaders provincially and federally and in the church and in society. It says something about them that they didn't respond instantly.
Joseph referencing a tragic crash in 2018 that killed 16 players from a Saskatchewan hockey team when the country came to a standstill.
And the whole nation paused for a moment. The whole nation responded and showed their empathy and their care for each other, and said to the parents, "Your children were valuable. They had purpose. They belonged to us." And so the pause was a little sign about the difference in the care that we have for each other.
Both Joseph and Sweetholt agree that moving forward, the federal government, as they promised, need to answer the calls laid out in the Truth and Reconciliation Commission's report published back in 2015. Meanwhile, back outside the former residential school in Kamloops, a stark reminder of the young lives we've lost and all those that are still missing.
Communities across the island are also reacting today. The municipalities of Victoria, Nanaimo, and Central Saanich say the flags on their buildings will fly at half-mast. And School District 68 is asking all staff to wear orange tomorrow in their honor.